2022-23 NFHS and LHSAA basketball rules changes. LHSA Rule 1139, running clock operations. Running clock will start when one team leads by 35 or more points, or when both head coaches and the referee mutually agree. Once running clock operations begin, the running clock remains in effect for the rest of the game, regardless of score. So once one team leads by 35 or more points, running clock operations begin and will remain in effect. The clock will run continuously except for timeouts, injuries, technical fouls, or situations that require excessive time for the officials to resolve. So, 35 or more points. If the score difference becomes less than 35 points, the running clock still remains in effect. Once it starts, it continues for the rest of the game. The clock will stop for timeouts, injuries, technical fouls, situations that require excessive time for officials to resolve, and the clock would run continuously during violations, jump balls, most fouls, free throws, etc. Running clock rule is in effect for all jamborees, regular season, and playoff games. So we got an NFHS rule change, Rule 354D. Hair control devices that are securely fastened close to the head and do not increase risk to the athlete, teammates, and opponents are permitted. So securely fastened close to the head and do not increase risk to the athlete, teammate, and opponents. Hair clips that are hard, that protrude from the head, and that are easily dislodged do not comply and are not legal. Hair adornments such as beads that are securely fastened close to the head and do not increase risk to the player, teammates, or opponents are permitted. We can see this in play pick B and D. However, play picks A and C illustrate hair beads that are not securely fastened close to the head and do increase risk of injury. Therefore, these examples in play picks A and C are non-compliant. So hair adornments that are not securely fastened and or not secured close to the head do increase the risk to players, teammates, or opponents and should be addressed by the official with the coach. So officials, we want you to have a conversation with the coach if you notice hair adornments that are non-compliant. And the player shall have the opportunity to comply or remove the adornment. Rule 354A and B still require headbands, any item that goes around the head, to adhere to color requirements, be free of extensions, non-abrasive, and unadorned, no more than 3 inches wide. So in play pick A, this item is non-compliant. Play picks B and C provide additional examples of compliant hair adornments. Rule 354D, hair charms are considered jewelry and per Rule 357 would not be permitted. As a reminder, beginning in the 24-25 season, the body of the number must clearly contrast from the body of the uniform regardless of trim. So we will have 2 legal jersey numbering options that will remain. One, a solid contrasting number with no more than 2 solid quarter-inch borders, or a solid contrasting color with a shadow trim of a contrasting color on part of the number not to exceed a ½ inch in width. So again, a single solid color that clearly contrasts with the torso of the jersey.